Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So later tonight we are going to receive the Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla plus Super Saiyan 2 Kale LR. It's going to be available via a Rising Dragon Carnival banner. So I wanted to do this video talking about should you summon or not. Now, I usually keep it a buck with you guys whenever the banners come out and everything. I keep saying, oh, let me do a video after the banner comes out, because then we can talk about options that are available for you guys. And if the options and the lineup is consistent with what we have, then you guys can go for it. If not, then of course we gotta make sure that we discuss things, right? So let's go ahead and talk about the unit itself, right? So this unit in particular is, I haven't seen any details of it. I haven't, well, details in terms of gameplay. I haven't seen any gameplay regarding this character. I haven't seen anything regarding it. So for what it looks like, you know, it seems that this unit is pretty good. It's either controversial whether the Caulifla can be able to perform in an optimal level, or you know, the dodge capability is just going to be the thing that saves you here, because she will have at least 60% damage reduction if she dodges an attack and she doesn't receive an attack, right? So after dodging, this is permanent for 6 turns, that 40% damage reduction, that extra super attack and the additional attack and defense. And of course, with every attack performed that she's able to do, which at least she's able to do 3 if those conditions are met, you can be able to start building up on the attack and defense, which, of course, with only 3, you have it permanently. So it all depends as to what you guys have seen already. For me, I've seen that this character is pretty good. Verbally, not within gameplay perspective, right? We'll possibly try to see a video or two regarding the gameplay itself and see what happens, and maybe put in my suggestions here and there, right? So, but I do believe that these units are really, really good. The problem comes with the rest of the discussion, right? So I have a 3-point system. It's just, you know, unit, the overall kit, how the unit performs and everything like that. Then there's the teams that this character is going to help out, including leader skill, and of course teams that he is that they're a part of. And then of course the banner itself and the format of the banner and things like that. So let's go ahead and jump in. So I actually forgot to pull this up, but let me actually do that before we continue. All right, shout outs to the boy Truth. Of course, we love our boy. Again, this is something really, really good because of Dokkan Day. So Dokkan Day is going to start in about less than 8 hours from the time I'm talking about this video, right? It should be around 7 hours when the upload of this video. So make sure you guys check your time zones and things like that. It should be 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time for us on the Eastern Time. It should be 5 o'clock for the Pacific Standard Time. And then of course it should be 1 a.m. UK time for those peeps in the United Kingdom. So it says that you can do you can get 3 multi-summons for Carnival, Kale, and Caulifla, but the missions are only for 1 single day. So again, I want to reiterate, it is very important that once, like, try to log into Dokkan, do these missions. It is simple. Just go into the Ultimate Leveling Up Chamber of Spirit and Time event, beat it once, take it down. Okay, then you go into the training section. We're gonna do this later tonight. We're gonna do this live, so keep an eye out for that. Then you train any character 3 times at a training location that is in the wasteland. So different locations, different training locations. You put in a character in there, just give them a few items here and there to train them up, and then boom, you're good to go. And then just complete all the missions, you get the final ticket, basically. So you're gonna be good to go, you're gonna be set. That gives you 3 multi-summons for Carnival, Kale, and Caulifla. I bet you, I guarantee you, that there will be some lucky people out there pulling Kale and Caulifla for free just with those tickets. So again, do keep an eye out for whenever these Dokkan Day missions are available. And it's only for 1 day, 24 hours. So do make sure to get those done as soon as you can, right? So this gives you a pretty good option, a pretty good alternative to summon. So if you do summon, let's say, oh, I'm going to summon, let me get the tickets. Oh, I got the unit with the tickets. What am I supposed to do now? You're done. You don't need to summon anymore. You're done. You were able to complete your mission. You got the units with the tickets. Boom, get out of there, right? But for those people who don't get lucky, myself included, with these tickets, please, Dokkan, please. Let me get that reverse psychology on you. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the banners, right? So I'm gonna take this banner for example, this Divine Dragon Carnival banner. I have a sneaky suspicion that Omega might be next to the to Caulifla. If it's not Omega, it could be Jiren. I don't think Gotenks is gonna return. Now, if they wanna treat your boy very, very nice, you know, I'm a fan of Gotenks, and I'm a fan of Caulifla. So if they want to treat your boy like, oh my god, this is a perfect gift. Caulifla, Kale and Caulifla. I keep forgetting about it because they're not fusing. Kale and Caulifla and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks all in one banner just for you. Then, my god, beautiful gifts for me. But it's not gonna happen. At least I don't think it'll happen. So I'm thinking Omega, since Omega hasn't returned on a banner. But I also need to check the banners again, because let me see if we go back a little bit. Because I think Omega was yeah, there he is. So on this Legendary Summon Carnival Black Friday edition, this is the first time Omega Shenron returned. So I'm thinking that if they just postpone this, or just make this like, oh, he already returned, there's no way we're gonna put him back again, then that could be a good alternative for just having either good old Gotenks return, or just keep it a buck with the Tournament of Participants or Tournament of Power Team and keep Jiren on the lineup. So that's the kind of perspective that I have in terms of the banner construction, right? Then we also have the units, right? There's a lot of units in here. So let me see, for featured SSRs we got 12. Now this is a Rising Dragon Carnival, which means that SSR rates are doubled. Now the units are not guaranteed, but there is a good chance that you can be able to get yourself a copy of the character just because of the double SSR rate. So of course I'm thinking, because let me also show you this. This is the notice in game. So I have this pull up. This is a character that will be available. It says Hidden God Goku, who can be Extreme C awakened through this Extreme C battle, will show up in an upcoming summon event. So we take that advice to heart. That means that he will be back, and he will be featured on the Kale and Caulifla banner. So what I'm thinking is, or let's invert it because it's actually Caulifla and Kale. So Caulifla and Kale will be one of the units. Then we will have Hidden God Goku, maybe replacing this slot right here. And then we will have another Carnival LR. This may be Jiren. This might be Gotenks. This might be Omega. I'm not taking Omega away from this, from the topic, because I am pretty sure that it might be possible that Omega comes in sneakily and jumps into this Rising Dragon Carnival banner. But if they make it so that he returned already in the Black Friday Legendary Summon Carnival banner, his main return, that they might push for either Jiren to return or Gotenks. I'm open to the possibility of these two being available in the banners. If they want to make it Tournament of Power theme close to that, then they might add Jiren instead of Gotenks. I feel like Gotenks might be a character that could be unfeatured. I really don't know. Do they have unfeatured Carnival banners in here? I mean, Carnival LRs? I don't think so, because most of these are yellow coin. Yeah. So maybe Gotenks might not return. That's my thought process, but he could return. Again, just keeping it with a grain of salt. Kale, Caulifla, the Tech Caulifla, STR Kale could return. Then the Int Kabe could be in here. Who else? Maybe Dispo as a side banner character for this banner. we'll see. And then of course for this LR, it could be hitting. It's gonna be hitting God Goku for the replacement for that LR, and then they are gonna possibly fill up the spot with either Universe 6 characters like Frost, and other characters like that, and just filling in the SSR slots here. So that might be my concern. So out of all those units, you might only need a few, right? You might only need the new headlining character, which is the Caulifla plus Kale. You might need Jiren if he comes back. You might need Gotenks if he comes back. Hidden God Goku is the recently ECA'd character, so a lot of people may not have him rainbowed. A lot of people may not have him at all. So you can be able to take advantage of just either coining them, or if you're summoning, you can be able to pull them. So, but yeah, it's a 12 SSR featured banner, so I really don't know if I recommend this to people, especially when the timeline of events is going to be changing completely. So we're going to get a new Dokkan Fest by the end of May. We're possibly going to get an LR, a yellow coin LR in the middle of May. No, end of May, and beginning of June, middle of June, we could get a new LR. It all depends. Or we can get a new Dokkan Fest. And then July, August, that is when the new campaign is going to start. The global Dokkan campaign is going to happen. It said, quote unquote, that it's going to be anniversary level. So if it's something like that, then I really do suggest for people to save their stones for that banner. Otherwise, people are not going to have a fun time. Like, oh, I summoned for Caulifla and Kale, and I didn't have a good luck on the banners, or I didn't have a good summoning session, I got shafted, and it turns out Daima got announced for the global Dokkan campaign. Like, I can't tell people to summon on this, because it's not a great banner to summon on. Now, I keep saying that. It's like, oh, well, if I keep on delaying my stones for actual characters that I need, like characters outside, like anniversary level characters, why am I not able to summon on this and like give it the chance, right? You can possibly get away with just doing like a few rotations here and there, but I really do not recommend just going super crazy on a banner like this when other banners provide even more value. So that's my thought process. I keep on saying, oh, skip, just skip this banner, just skip it. And then you just summon on the better banners, then you're gonna have a better outcome for your box, but you're not gonna have actual specific characters. So that could be the consensus here and there. I would say I'm possibly gonna start changing my advice depending on how the banners look, because we had this conversation before where let me pull up the banners real quick. Banners like this, they're not great to summon for. Blue Cow Kengoku's not great. We have Piccolo, which is meh. Gloria is still good. Blue Cow Kengoku's decent. Int Boo is good. It's somewhat decent at this point. Then this is Piccolo Jr. I really wish that he gets an ECA to the point that we can actually use him outside of the World Tournament. And then, of course, Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So banners like this, I cannot recommend people summon on, because the only value that you get out of here, it's going to be Glorio, a unit that is going to be featured again soon. So I really don't recommend you guys summon on banners like this. I don't feel like it's worth it. Same with Hit's banner. I don't feel like summoning on this banner is going to be a worthwhile experience for you. So I'd say like banners that are going to be worth your while are going to be anniversary level banners. So now, again, now we got to the character. The character's decent. I feel like the character's very good. I say decent in comparison to what the people on social media are saying, but I feel that the character's good. If you guys would like to summon for the character, that's the thing. The banner is not that great either. So you got two options there. So 1 point for the character design. I feel that the character's pretty good. Banner choice is not that great because you got a lot of SSRs in here. It's a double rates banner, which can possibly try to help you out with that, but yeah. And then of course we check the categories that this character is going to help. So this character is in a plethora of categories in here: Universe Survival Saga, Pure Saiyans, Peppy Gals, Super Saiyan 2, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Full Power, Uncontrollable Power, Miraculous Awakening, Rapid Growth, Master Evolution, Power Bond of Friendship, not Power of Friendship. Universe 6, Super Bosses, tournament participants get the Warriors and Exploding Rage. So it's a good lineup of characters, categories, not like characters. But Universe 6, which is the main category, why am I confusing that? Main category that this character leads is not that great. So if you summon for hit, you got a good option to add to the team. If you were able to pull hit, that's the correct term. If you were able to get hit, and that's good. You were able to get this LR, then you can have two options there. Caulifla is still good, I'd say. Borderline getting power crept a little bit because of the events that we had. So might be careful running this unit. Then Kale, man, if they say, oh, Dokkan Fest Kale is gonna get an ECA, then that would be perfect for this unit to get a little bit of a good treatment, right? But we don't know if that's gonna happen, unfortunately. Then we have Magetta, which is one of the worst side banner characters of all time. Well, he's in competition with one of the worst. I still feel that STR Gohan, that side banner character from Super Trunks' banner, is still bad. Caulifla, again, she's decent on a dodge or die situation. Of course, dodge. If you don't dodge, then you die. Okay. But yeah, this is the lineup for Universe 6. It's not great. So I can't justify summoning if you're going to use a Universe 6 team. However, if you're going to get her into a team like this, where we got a couple of units, that could be pretty good. Again, with these categories. Let's go ahead and check. Check the character. I think we have a couple of 220% leads in here, right? So we got Head. We got, of course, our boy Gohan. Jiren is also there. Blue Cow Goku does lead 200%. Isn't it 220%? Yeah, so full power and tournament participants. So yeah, there's the full 220-250% leader skill there. Super Saiyan 3 Daima Goku, but Daima Vegeta, not Daima Goku. But I believe this is just for one, like 200% for the HP. So yeah, there are some options here and there that you can be able to use outside of her own team. It doesn't. This character does not require you to use Universe 6 category allies. But within the super attack effects and active skill conditions, I think, no, it's not super attack effects, it's just active skill conditions. There's gonna be a helpful unit for Universe 6 characters because of this, right? That 16% attack and defense buff that Universe 6 characters are available to get. So might be a little bit conflicting. I'd say for Universe 6 as a whole is pretty bad, so that might turn off some people in terms of summoning. But the unit as a whole is pretty good, and then of course we don't know what the selection of characters are gonna be in this banner, so that also puts it at a bad. So I might say, yeah, I am inclining to tell you guys do not summon on the banner. That is my prerogative. However, if you guys would like to summon, go ahead and do it. There are 3 chances that you can be able to get this unit for free, and it's with these tickets. So again, this is gonna come out later tonight. Do make sure to get these done so you can be able to summon for the unit for free. If you lose that opportunity, bro, then I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Very important to do these. Kale and Caulifla, I feel like they look, Caulifla and Kale, I feel like they look pretty good. I'm hopeful that I don't have to invest a lot of stones, knock on wood. I'm hopeful that we can get some good luck with the unit. But yeah, we'll be streaming later today to do the Dokkan Day missions, and we'll also, I'm still scanning if I'm gonna be awake by like 1 a.m. to do my summons live, but I don't know. I'll let you guys know. But anyways, that's gonna be it for me. Let me know down in the comments below, are you guys summoning for the Caulifla and Kale? And if you guys are, I do wish you guys the best of luck on your summons. Hopefully you get good luck either with the tickets, with the paid tickets that we're gonna get as well, or with your dragon stones. I'm hopeful that you don't use too many. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.